Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to be giving you guys some college advice, just talking about my experience, and it is a collab with my friend Caitlin Marie. So I am going to just get right into the video and you guys will hear more about her and about my college experience. Y'all, this is fire. I made a Chamberlain coffee iced chai latte and I am obsessed with it. It's my first time trying it today. Chamberlain Coffee actually gifted me a bunch of products to try, so thank you to Chamberlain Coffee for that. But I'm obsessed with their cold brew and their coffee. I also just tried their matcha, which was really good as well. I tried the vanilla one, so definitely check that out. But this is their chai and I added a little bit of my own brown sugar to it. It's so good, and like look how cute their cup is. Like I needed that before we get started to it because I feel gross. Today's video is obviously, like I said in the intro, a little get ready with me, and I'm getting ready to do absolutely nothing. Probably honestly just gonna do some homework. I'm first using this hydrating moisturizer in Mortar. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm obsessed with this. Look at the packaging, like, love this applicator, or what would you call this? Like the pump is so cool. It's just like the moisturizer that went viral on TikTok, but it's less expensive. Today's video is actually a collab with my friend Caitlin Marie. If you guys haven't seen her channel before, make sure you go check it out. She posts lots of college videos like I do. That's actually how I found her and how we became friends. But yeah, she's a college student. She's around my age. She also posts about books, which I really love her like book content. She just posted a video where it was like reorganizing her books and like making it look, you know, neater and more aesthetic, and I'm obsessed with it. Definitely taking some reading suggestions from her. But yeah, overall she has a really great channel and she's just a really great person, and she is doing a college advice get ready with me as well. So after you finish my video, definitely go check out her video because you guys will get lots of different tips. You know, we're not following the exact same bullet points or anything like that, so definitely check out both of our videos because I think both of them will be extremely helpful for you guys. And why do I sound like a man right now? Ugh. But yeah, so I'm gonna start getting ready and I'm going to basically just be talking about college, like just be giving you guys some college advice. I've done a couple videos like this on my channel and they've actually done pretty well, so I think that you guys like them. So let's just get into it. I have a desk that I use for my small business and it's not in my room. I do not have a vanity in my room because I have the desk out in the hallway area, like a little office space. So I don't have a vanity here at my college apartment, but that is okay. I usually sit here and do my makeup, or I go into the bathroom and do my makeup, whatever. It really doesn't bother me. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Camo CC cream and I am literally obsessed with this. I got it at TJ Maxx and it just is so good for me. Like, I just love it. Or my dirty beauty blender too. That's, I don't know what to tell you. Well, I am currently a college senior, so I feel like I have good experience. It's actually only my third year of college, but I'm actually graduating a year early. But I feel like I have a good amount of experience to tell you guys, you know, some advice and I guess just tips and just kind of like talk about my experience, I guess, a little bit. But yeah, I've done these on my channel a little bit before. I look like really scary right now. I think I'm gonna start off with like before you even start college. So I guess like if you're a high schooler or whatever, this part is for you. So before you go to a college, I definitely suggest really researching your college, the location, like what's in your college town. Definitely go on tours. I definitely suggest that. so much. I graduated high school in 2020, so I know it was hard for a lot of my friends to be able to visit campuses and stuff. Luckily I went my junior year, so I was able to visit my school before actually moving and starting here. But I do feel like that's really important, that you see all the different aspects of the school. Like, do you like the dorms? Do you like the dining halls? Do you like the distance between where you're gonna live and where you have to go to class? You know, just random stuff like that. Do you like the parking situation? Definitely explore that as well. Like, is there on-campus parking for freshmen? Like, if you are a freshman, can you bring your car? Just stuff like that. I think it's really important to figure that stuff out right off the bat. Apply to a few schools. I luckily did get into the one that I really wanted to go to, but there was definitely a lot of other colleges that I applied to. And I also wanted to mention, when you're in high school, or at least I guess I'll just go by my experience. When I was in high school, I felt like I had to go to a state school, or I had to go to a university, or I had to go to a college, that anything that wasn't a community college. And I really don't know why I felt that way. I guess it was just like the pressure of everyone in my small town going to, you know, big universities. They're going to these private schools, blah 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 blah. So I did not want to be the one that was going to community college. And I just want to admit that I do regret that. I would have saved a lot of money between, you know, tuition and not having to move and live in a dorm. So it's definitely something that you guys should look into if that's something that you want to do. Also, if you don't know what you want to do in college, I feel like community college is like a really good place to start, because you only go for 2 years or whatever, and then you just, from there you can figure out what you want to do. You know, get all your basic studies out of the way, general studies out of the way, and stuff like that. But I would say, you know, definitely look into that. Look into community colleges. Look into colleges that are close to your hometown. Look into ones that are far from your hometown. And definitely, like, really think about your own feelings. Like, are you gonna be okay with being away from your family, or are you doing it because everyone else is doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely make plans for yourself, and not because you're pressured by your hometown or the people that you're surrounded by or anything like that. Because I definitely think that I would have had an easier time going to a community college, especially when I started. It was in the middle of the pandemic, so like, it was crazy. It was insane to be away from home. I literally could not leave the campus for the entire, I mean, I could leave campus to go like shopping or whatever, but I couldn't go home for the entire fall semester, my first semester. So that was like extremely hard for me. Couldn't really have visitors because they would just have to go back home. Couldn't stay like with me or anything like that. So that was definitely hard as well. But yeah, so I guess like from the very beginning, make sure that you're looking for a college that's for you and not for the expectations of other people. Even it out a little bit, but, or the CC cream, whatever. But I feel like I don't know, probably looks horrible. Do you get accepted, pay your deposit, I guess, whatever, you need to find a roommate. So you're either going to, you know, you might already have friends that you're going to go to school with. If you don't, definitely recommend joining all the Facebook pages and try to find someone who needs a roommate. You're going to want to talk to them beforehand. You're going to want to, you know, get in touch, talk to each other, see what you guys like, come to a determination if that's who you want to be roommates with. You're definitely going to want to at least try to meet them before moving in, but I mean, if you can't, you can't. But I feel like that's, you know, something that should happen, but it doesn't always work out. But yeah, so definitely try to find a roommate before moving in. I wouldn't recommend going in to like the random roommate route. I feel like the random roommate route is just like sort of a road to disaster. I mean, it could be good, but I feel like it's scary. I don't know, personally I wouldn't want to do that. I just wanted to say that you're probably gonna go through different friend groups, or you know, you're gonna meet people, you're gonna think that you're gonna be close with them, and then you're not, and that is okay. It happens to the best of us, okay? Like, it happens to a lot of people. A lot of people, you know, you have to try out different friends to see who is going to be your friends for life, who are gonna go into college for sports or for, you know, something specific like that. I think you'll probably have an easier time making friends because you're gonna have teammates. But if you don't have anything like that, like I literally had nothing when I started. I did have a roommate that I was texting for a while, but besides that, I did not have anyone that I knew from my hometown going. I didn't have a team, I didn't have a job yet. I did start working, but it was like not really with kids my age. Not something that you should be like, oh my god, why am I the only one that's not making friends? Because you have to think about, oh well, this person has friends because people from their hometown are here, and has friends because they were in a group chat for the whole summer before we came here, you know, stuff like that. But you're going to be okay. Even if you literally don't make friends, or you don't have a friend group, or you know, anything like that, you're gonna be fine. To spend some time alone and spend some time like working on yourself. Excuse my dirty mirror, it's disgusting. So chapped, I can't take it. You're also gonna want to find things that will keep you busy or occupied, because something that I never realized until actually starting college was you're gonna have so much more time, like free time in college, than you did in high school. And even when I was working my job and going to school, I still had more time than I did in high school. Because I was a cheerleader, I would work and I would have school. So I was like extremely busy in high school. But my freshman year, like I said, it was like COVID. So I didn't have a lot of in-person classes. I would have Zoom calls. Your classes are, you know, you might have 2 or 3 a day. They're only like either 55 minutes or an hour and a half or so. It's not going to take like, you know, from 7 o'clock in the morning to 2 in the afternoon like it did in high school. So you're going to want to find other things that you like doing, whether it's reading, journaling, watching YouTube, making a YouTube channel, like literally whatever. You're just gonna need to find something that can occupy yourself. And for me, it was definitely hard. I started a job when I did move here in freshman year. I didn't like it, so, and I was able to financially support myself without having the job. So I wasn't working, I wasn't allowed to go home, I did not even have a car on campus. So the only way to get to like Walmart, wherever, TJ Maxx, was to take the bus. And that was somewhat of an issue, because I'm the type of person that, you know, if I'm feeling lonely, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling bored, I want to go out and do things. And that is really important also, by the way, for you guys to go do things, whether it's by yourself, you know, you go with your friend, your roommate, whatever. It's really important to get out and do things. And I don't mean just going out to the bar or going, you know, to a party. I mean going to DJ Maxx, going to Target, like whatever you want to do, going for a walk, like literally anything. But it was really hard for me transportation wise freshman year, because I'm not having a car. So that's another thing I wanted to say, is just like, if you don't have a mode of transportation, or like just before, you know, you start your college journey, you should probably look into transportation services like around your college town. We also don't have a lot of Ubers here, so that's why it was also really hard with like the buses. Ubers weren't really running. For my brows, I literally just like comb them up a little bit. I don't like them looking like too up and crazy, but this just gives a little bit of a facelift in my opinion. I don't know. Like I don't know if I said it, actually I should have said it, but I'm not a beauty guru, so don't come for me in the comments about the way I did my freaking contour or the way I do anything, because I know, okay, I know my lash extensions are looking super full right now. I gotta fill Friday, so for my curling wand to heat up. I honestly haven't been using that much heat on my hair because I'm trying to grow it out for the summer, but when I do, I've been using this Chit times Barbie heat protectant spray, and I got it at TJ Maxx on clearance. It's probably like expired or something, but I just do a little bit. Try not to do too much because I don't really like the smell of it. Another thing I wanted to talk about was mental health. My mental health is not good when I'm at college, but I do find ways to cope with what I'm feeling when I'm at school. Personally, I have a hard time being away from my family and my boyfriend, my dog, my hometown. Like, I just have a hard time being away. But not everyone is going to experience that. But if you do experience that, if you're a current college student, if you experience that, I guess I just wanted to say some ways that I kind of work around it. Number one tip is literally just staying busy. Whether that's working, going out and doing something for yourself. Like one day I was just like having a really bad day mentally. I literally just got up, I got dressed, and got myself all, you know, ready and put together. Oh my god, what is that? I got myself all put together, and I took my tripod and I literally went and took pictures for Instagram / Pinterest by myself. And even though I have very bad anxiety, and you know, my anxiety here is not good, I did that for myself and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the pictures that I got from it, and it was just something I did for myself. And like, that's something that you guys need to do if you're feeling some type of way here, or you know, on your college campus. Like, do things for yourself. And you don't have to spend money like all the time. Sometimes you do, and that's okay to spoil yourself, but that was an example of what you can do for free, you know. But I recommend trying to stay busy. I recommend also to just try to incorporate things that you really like doing. So like this semester I got some books for Christmas, and I'm trying to like read some books. I'm trying to catch up on Outer Banks and like watch, you know, my favorite shows and stuff like that. But those are like perfect examples of like things that you can do to, one, fill the void of, you know, all this time you have on your hands now, and two, just like help with your mental health. Definitely talk to people, whether you have friends that go to a different college. My friend goes to a different college. I FaceTime her at least once a week. My cousin that lives in North Carolina, she's one of my best friends. I FaceTime her almost every day. I call my mom, I call my grandparents. You know, we have like a family group chat, so I call like my mom, my aunt, and my grandma all at once, my sister. But things like that will really help as well. You know, just staying in touch and not feeling like you're out of the loop with your family, you know. It is okay if you want to transfer, okay? If you want to transfer colleges because you're just having a really hard time, I personally don't see anything wrong with that, and there isn't anything wrong with that. You have to put yourself first. You have to put your mental health above anything else. I'm graduating a year early. If I wasn't, I probably most definitely would have transferred because I have a really hard time and I've had really bad luck with my mental health and just like overall not doing well, you know. I've transferred if I wasn't graduating early because that's something that I would have to do for myself. I know a ton of people who have transferred. It is becoming more common, I feel like, and more widely accepted, and as it should be. Like, if something is not right for you or if you're just not vibing with it, then you should not have to stick with it. And with that, if you are not liking your major or your minor or, you know, whatever, you want to switch your major, your minor, whatever, go for it. Like, literally no one cares. Like, even if they, you know, your parents might get a little frustrated, but it's for you. It's for your future, your mental health, your path, your journey. Like, do everything for yourself, okay? I came in with a double minor in criminal justice and Spanish. I've talked about this in one of my old videos, I think, but I took a Spanish class and I hadn't taken Spanish since junior year of high school because I took college Spanish in junior year of high school, and then after that I didn't take any Spanish, so I had like 2 years in between, or like a year and a half, whatever. But when I got into that class, I had no idea what the teacher was saying, and she was only speaking in Spanish. I got moved into a class below, was basically retaking the high school class that I took, and still was lost. And I just realized it wasn't worth the stress or, you know, the pressure that I put on myself to have the double minor. And I just focused more on my other minor, you know. So I'm majoring in psychology and minoring in criminal justice, and I am okay with that, and I was able to graduate an entire year early because I made that choice for myself. Like, hey, you don't need to stress about that. That everything you do in college should be for you. I've been asked before, how do you stay productive in college, or, you know, how do you balance everything? How does, you know, how do you manage everything and stress and all that? I literally, well, first of all, I don't manage my stress well, but being productive is definitely hard, especially during the winter months. I experienced seasonal depression, and that's hard. That's really hard to deal with, and it makes you very unproductive, unmotivated. So definitely finding ways to cope with that, like ways to make yourself productive, whether it's going to Starbucks and spending $7 on a latte. Like, if that's what's gonna make you productive, then do it. Like, honestly, if you can afford that, then go for it. Do different things. Like, I have a planner, and every week I will go through and write out every single thing that I need to do for the week. And in the beginning of the semester, I will go and write out all my syllabus due dates, syllabi due dates, all my assignment due dates, and then every week I will go through and make sure all those assignments are in there and that I get them done, and then I write, you know, for me, I'm a YouTuber, so I write what video I want to film or edit or post. I try to plan out content for TikTok, Pinterest, whatever. But also managing a job and working, or a job and being a student is hard. I was working a lot before, and it was hard, but you have to go by your own schedule too. Like, you're gonna watch YouTubers who are super productive in the morning. They're gonna get up, they're going to get their stuff done, they're gonna do those videos where, you know, they wake up at 5 a.m. That's not for me. Personally, I'm more productive during the afternoon and at night, and that is okay. Everyone is different, and you have to like come to terms with that. So I feel like I would beat myself up a lot for, you know, not getting stuff done early in the day or whatever. And you literally just have to find what works best for you. So for me, I would work in the morning because it would force myself to like get up and go, because I knew I couldn't miss work, you know. And then I would go to my classes after, and then I would have like the rest of the afternoon and night to do homework, do YouTube, do my small business, do whatever. I know I'm insane. I have way too much that I deal with, but ways to deal with it is my best advice. My hair looks like this. A little bit of like leave-in conditioner. Doesn't really matter what kind. Sometimes I use this Shea Moisture kind, and sometimes I use It's a 10, but I ran out of my It's a 10. But I will take it and I will just brush through the curls, pull them apart, and this is not how I always curl my hair. I have like different methods, I guess you could say. Last thing that I wanted to talk about real quick, now that I'm sort of ready, is I just wanted to say to everyone that not everyone's college journey is going to be the same. Some of you are going to love it and some of you are going to have a harder time like me, but I think no matter what, it's literally the biggest thing it comes down to is you and what you want, and not trying to follow society standards, your hometown standards, you know, your family standards. Trying to stay true to yourself and what you want and where you want to go, where you want to be. Don't be influenced by, you know, these big influencers just because they have this best time ever. Don't think that you're like weird or something's wrong with you because you're not having this fun time. Because I promise you're not. You're not alone. Did this video with my friend Caitlin because I feel like it is important for everyone to get a different view on college besides just like, you know, the standard. I'll definitely do another one of these videos if you guys want me to talk about it again. I don't want to be too repetitive or anything like that, but you know, if you guys want me to keep talking about this stuff, I would definitely do it again because I do have a good time. Like, I just have like fun talking about it, I guess. Like, not, I don't really have fun talking about it, but like I enjoy letting people know that they're not alone, I guess. The fit check, I'm wearing this green shirt I've been wearing the whole video. I actually thrifted this shirt, but I think it's like Forever 21 or something like that. I'm wearing these Levi's jeans. I found these Levi's jeans at TJ Maxx, y'all. I'm obsessed with them. What they look like in the back. But they were super cheap. Yeah, that's a little fit of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys go watch Caitlin's video. I'm sure she's gonna have such good advice, tips, tricks, all of that. Just like, you know, I am super excited to see her video. I have not seen it. obviously yet, so we'll be watching it together. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'm sure I will talk about more stuff like this eventually, and I'm also sure that, you know, I'll have lots of college vlogs, morning routines, night routines, days in my life, all that stuff. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for those, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.